survived the 4th of July, lady?
Hey, yep. They were still lighting them off yesterday, and it is way the fuck after the holiday, and Toad hates it.
There is a house in my neighborhood that has those like bomb ones where
Yeah.
it does it twice where it goes boom and then it shoots way up high in the sky and blows up again,
Mm-hmm.
and they are continuing to do it.
Yeah, I saw a tweet today that was something like, "Hey, my unemployed neighbor who has an unlimited firework budget wants me to wish you a happy July 9th."
But Toad survived.
Yeah, he did all right. The first, I want to say it was like the second or third or one of the early July day, he did bad, but right around we're lucky because our city don't fuck around, and that shit really does stop at like 11:45.
Yes.
I know other people that live in like Vegas and big cities, that stuff will go till the morning and it's like a war zone.
Yes.
We're pretty lucky. And I put on both air conditioners and I put on a loud movie and then I take him in our bed and then he is fine, I guess.
I think that the statute of limitations is up on this, but I think I've talked about it before on the podcast too. But back in the 70s, my dad and his friends used to shoot guns on the 4th of July.
Yeah, I know I know big cities I feel like still do that.
That was so wild to be in like this suburban residential neighborhood and there'd be 4 drunk guys in my backyard firing handguns in lieu of fireworks.
Yeah, and that shit comes back down and that is very dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
Somebody on, I forget what platform it was on, but somebody called me a bad mom because I didn't get him CBD. I'm like, you know what? I got it for my last dog. It never did shit. So I'm just not getting it. Like, I give him a toy, I give him a bone. Like, I keep him busy.
That's way better than drugging him up.
I know. Call me a bad. People are stupid.
That's a person who, when their child gets loud, gives the child medicine to make them go to sleep.
Yeah.
Is calling you a bad mom.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that.
I didn't do anything for the 4th of July or anything, but my celebration was slightly different, I feel. I went on my nightly bike ride, and I stopped at the gas station to get some water, and sitting out front was a kid who had been on my school bus many years ago, who is now 30 years old.
Oh, boy.
And he recognized me, I recognized him, and then he started telling me that, like, he's going through depression, and he's, like, got anxiety problems, and I sat with him for about an hour and told him all the stuff I've been through and told him he was going to be all right and things will get better and he should stay looking up and he should take more walks. And then I rode home and I felt really good about myself because I felt like no one was going to tell this kid like alone at 12 o'clock at night. He's just sitting outside of a gas station looking for someone to talk to, and I felt like the universe was like, here's a nice thing for you to do.
Yeah. It's always weird when like timing of stuff lines up like that. You're like, I made 27 decisions in my day that led to me being here in this exact moment, and that's when you were there. It's all very weird.
It's super weird, and I mean, we talk all the time about synchronicities and coincidences in the universe and stuff like that, but it was one of those moments where I was like, oh, this is exactly what I was supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah, I always think that like when I walk the dog, because it's honestly at a different time every day, every night, and then certain stuff will happen on it or not happen on it, and I'm like, I could have left at any moment in the last like 6 hours, but I did right now. And then it's weird when that stuff happens.
And then you see a big possum or a giant deer, or a giant deer like I saw the other day. 8-point giant buck just sitting in someone's backyard eating grass.
I saw that one in the cemetery the other day in our favorite cemetery, a baby deer sitting in front of a grave, and it was so cute.
Was it the baby one?
Yeah.
I've seen that baby too.
Yeah. Well, and listen, that was the thing. Where did I go? That was the thing. Something crazy happened that day too, when I left my house, and then on the way back, randomly, I went that way, and I'm like, this never would have happened if I didn't go do the thing, and now I saw the baby deer. It was like the same shit.
Yeah, it's not even a deer, it's a fawn.
Yeah, so tiny. And the mom is in there.
Yep.
And they just walk around.
And I get worried because they have to cross the road to get to the other cemetery.
I know. This doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I've been meaning to bring it up because I feel like we've been getting a lot of new people listening and they start at the beginning, which is crazy to think about because we've talked about
super crazy.
Every topic that's ever been on this planet has been talked about. So any fucking way, at the beginning of this, somewhere, it might be in the first episode, I can't fucking remember, but I talk about a time when me and my friend Angie went to stalk Johnny Depp for the night and got thrown out of a concert venue and blah, blah, blah. I would just like to say, this is me printing a retraction. is not a good person. He is a scumbag, and the world didn't know that at the time. So I just want y'all to know that my mindset and his place in the world was different at that time than it is now. So don't think bad about me.
Listen, that's the thing about doing a podcast for years and years.
Right?
Like things go sideways
Lives there
sometimes.
forever. And that's funny too, because this happens so many times, like on Twitter and on it's all comes back to guys being terrible.
Yeah.
Like you can never be a fan of somebody because 5 years later they're gonna do something fucked up, and then you're like, oh well, it's just a guy again.
That's one of the reasons I think I have such few guy friends is
Yeah,
because
good.
I know that like at some point I'm gonna have to cut them loose because I'll be like,
Right?
oh, should I even be friends? Like when I meet someone new, I'm like, should I be friends with this guy or is it gonna be bad?
No. And then you're guilty by association.
Yep.
I know. So I just wanted you guys to know that. I don't agree with him anymore. Still a funny story, and it was a funny situation, but yeah. I wanted to tell you another thing I didn't tell you about yet too is I got kidnapped by my freaking neighbor the other day. It was crazy. I've lived down the street from this lady for a lot of years, and I did the thing. This is why I don't like having neighbors, because I like to be invisible, right? I don't like when I have to talk to the neighbor because they're outside and I'm outside. I literally hate it. So anyway, for 5 fucking seconds the other day, I run out front to water my flowers because they're roasting. My neighbor lady from like 4 doors down comes down. She's like, I've been admiring your yard, which I was like, okay, cool. I will take it. I've been getting a lot of compliments. Thank you. So she said a nice thing about my yard. And then she's like, and I was pointing out certain plants and she's like, do you want to come see my garden? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, I guess. So I have my watering can in my, I'm in my pajamas. She walks me down the street, shows me her garden, then makes me come in the house and gives me a full fucking tour of her entire, I'm talking whole house, upstairs, full main floor, down in the basement where she has like a craft. I'm like, I think I'm about to get murdered. This is crazy. And like the door, I left my front door open, like, and I'm just down the street in the house. She's walking me through the whole house, telling me about her kids. And then we get down to the craft room and she's like, I make candles. And I'm like, that's sick. I love candles. And she gives me a candle, which was that she made. I'm like, this is very cute. So then we came upstairs and we were talking shit about my other neighbor because she had all the tea. So she told me their whole backstory. And then I got back to my house and I'm like, what the fuck just happened to me? And it sounds very normal. I get that sounds like some 50s ass shit that probably happened all the time. But to me, I was like, I would have just wanted to water my plant and come back in the house. And I just got like literally abducted for like a half an hour.
That's wild.
I know.
That's
Who takes a stranger? I am a stranger to her. Who takes a stranger in your entire house and shows them? And it was cool too because she had a lot of antiques and she had like art glass and she's like, I don't know if you like art glass. And I'm like, I actually love art glass. And so we had a lot in common and it was cute, but I was like, what just happened?
Listen, this has been a while now. It's been over a decade, but there have been women that I've dated who have never seen parts of my house before.
Right. That's the thing. I have so many long-term friends. I've never seen the inside of my fucking house. And
Nope.
she just like took me by the arm and brought me in the house and showed me every room and every piece of furniture and everything in her whole house.
That's wild.
It was crazy. And she's not that old. You guys are picturing like a 90-year-old and she just needs a friend. No, she's not. She's probably 60.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, come here and see all this stuff. I'm like, this is crazy. I just want to. And it was like 1,000,000,000 degrees out. And yeah, that was the thing. It was the day before I had to go to my 6-month skin cancer check thing. And she has us standing outside for like a half an hour. I'm like, I have to get in the house. If he sees like sun on my face tomorrow, I'm going to get reamed out. And she like kidnapped me. So that was fucking crazy. But the candle smells like maple bourbon something. It smells real good.
That's a wild kidnap story.
I know. I hope she just like leaves candles on my porch sometimes now. I told her if I ever get like empty containers or find cool glass stuff, I'll just give them to her for her candles.
Yeah, you got a new best friend.
I know.
Right down the street. She's been there the whole time.
You know, it was really crazy though.
And you'll never do it again.
No, I have to water at night now. No one can see me. No, it was nuts.
Well, it's been very hot, so I've been watching things.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Did you watch the last Black Sabbath show?
No, I've seen them. I saw them a couple times when I was younger.
You know, they did the big final, this is the last time Ozzy is going to be with Black Sabbath. Did you know this happened at all?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. They like brought him up from the bottom of the stage in like a chair.
Yeah. Some of it was very good. Some of it was not great.
Yeah. Did other people play?
Oh, there were a ton of people. Slayer played. And
Oh.
Alice in Chains played. And like just a ton of different like people singing Black Sabbath songs. And Guns N' Roses played.
Yeah, I saw a picture online. That was the first time they ever met before. How have I met? I've hung out with Axl Rose twice. Axl Rose has never met Ozzy Osbourne.
Crazy.
That don't make no sense.
Kelly Osbourne got proposed to by a guy from Slipknot.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then Ozzy sat in a chair and sang Black Sabbath songs.
Yeah.
The thing that's wild to me is that Steven Tyler was also there and was great. Consummate showman. Still sounds great. Unbelievable. Sang like a Led Zeppelin song, sang a Black Sabbath song, is great. Is the same age as Ozzy.
Oh, yeah.
It was super weird to watch Ozzy like be confined to this chair and not be able to like move and accept his hands, you know. And his voice wasn't great, but you know, he's still Ozzy. And then to watch like Steven Tyler running around in like elephant flare jeans, screaming like Robert Plant in 1971, like is a very weird thing to see.
Yeah, like him and Mick Jagger. Like I feel like there's got to be some. I don't know if it's the drugs. I don't know what it is. Like, is there a thing where it's like if you do a certain amount of drugs, it hits you bad, but then if you do so many, it just like resets your entire body, and then you're better because of them. I don't know.
I don't know, but then I also you brought it up once before because you saw him perform on something, but I saw a clip from Glastonbury of 2025, and they showed Rod Stewart, who's the same age as Ozzy Osbourne.
This is just going to be a Rod Stewart podcast now.
And Rod Stewart was killing it in like this sparkle green suit running around the stage. I was like, how are these people the same age?
Maybe they have a thing that we don't have yet, like a speed, like a legal speed or an unlegal speed. I don't know. Maybe they're getting blood transfusions. Maybe they sleep in a hyperbaric chamber. I don't know.
But what I wanted to tell you about, because I have been on multiple cruises.
Ugh. Oh, I watched the Poop Cruise. Did you watch it?
I watched Poop Cruise.
I had to watch it.
I watched it.
I was worried for myself because I don't like that type of shit. I'm like, I'm going to get nauseous. I'm going to get sick. And listen, you guys, anyway, we're not explaining what the fuck we're talking about. There is a series of documentary little shows on Netflix called Trainwreck, semicolon, and then it has the topic. So I've not watched all of them.
I haven't watched all of them. I watched this one because I go on cruises.
You got to watch the Astro World one. It's crazy.
This one was called Poop Cruise, and it was about a cruise that lost power, returning back to Texas, and everybody on the ship, none of the bathrooms worked, and then they were trapped on the ship, and it
started fine, then there was a fire, then they lost power, and then nothing, and then you can't flush any toilets, and that goes really bad really fast.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, I did like the doc.
I will tell you this. I was infuriated by that doc, mostly because it's a very good insight into how
uppity people are,
deserving Americans believe themselves to be.
Listen, there was a point up until it got, okay, like I would say maybe the first like 3 days of it when they were like, we couldn't go to the bathroom in the toilets and we had to do this. I won't spoil it for you guys, but there was measures taken in places you could go to the bathroom and whatever. And in my head, I'm like, they're being fucking babies. Like I go to the bathroom in the woods, on road trips and whatever. Like I thought for a while they were being babies, and then it kind of took a turn and I'm like, all right, at this point I would not be happy at all.
But here's the thing, which they don't point out in the documentary, which I think is desperately important, is how long did they go without electricity? Did you know that from watching the documentary?
Yeah, it seemed like there was like the first few days, well, then they started to run out of food and shit too. And then they kept being told that they were almost home and then they weren't. Like, I would say the first 3 days of it getting bad seemed fine. And then like there was another like 3 days, and those days seemed very bad.
They were without power for 3 days.
I think it was longer than that.
From the time they got on the ship to rescued, it was only 7 days. Everything relevant that happens in the documentary happens in like 3, maybe 4 days.
I don't know. I have to look at it again. I feel like it was kind of long.
They made it seem like it was long. It wasn't long. And listen, it's a mistake to take a ship full of people that has no power and no bathrooms and give them all free liquor.
Oh yeah. Well, we're just ruining the whole doc.
No, there's a lot in there we haven't discussed.
All right. but all of those docs are good, guys. If you watch the other one, the Astro World one is good. There's one about some crazy Toronto mayor guy. There's one about American Apparel.
Oh, it's the American Apparel one. I was going to watch that one.
It's all right. We're off the rails right now. All right.
100%.
I'm going to go so fast through. Listen, you guys, did you ever catch a stretch of movies that you were excited about and every one in a row is so bad that you like lose faith that you will ever watch a good fucking movie again for the rest of your life?
It's happened to me before.
Yeah. I'm so good at knowing what I'm going to like and knowing that the director and the writer are good and knowing that the cast is good. I don't watch fucking bad movies. And I watched like, I don't. And I watched like a million in a row, and I was like, if I get another bad one in a row, I'm going to give up. I'm just going to walk into the woods. I got very frustrated. So anyway, I'll give you guys rifle fast the ones that were making me lose faith in humanity. And then I'll tell you one of the best movies I watched this whole year, and I'm so fucking excited about it, and everybody has to watch it.
Oh, jeez.
First movie, it's an indie horror movie. It's called Marshmallow. A lot of people have been talking about it. Watched it. Didn't like it. It's stupid. Hated it. Don't watch it. I mean, no, it's fine. And listen, support indie horror. Watch it if you want to. Don't be in a hurry. I didn't like it.
It's a slasher movie, right? It's a camp slasher movie.
Yeah, it like skews young adult. It could have been better. It wasn't. I didn't like it.
Not for you.
Not for me. The next one, I did see Megan 2. It was fine. If you like the first one, you'll like this one. It's fine. It's too long. Both of the movies are too long. It's fine. Next one, Materialists, made by the same person who made Past Lives, which was nominated for Oscars. It was so good. I was excited for Materialists. It's Chris Evans, Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal. It's not good. Pedro Pascal is the only reason to watch it. It's awkward, and I didn't like. It doesn't know. I have no idea what the fuck the tone of the movie is supposed to be. It's not a comedy. It's not a drama. I have no idea what it is. It's uncomfortable, and I hated it. And then
Not for you.
not for me, no. And then there's another. I'm grumpy. And I'm hungry right now, and it's affecting my movie reviews. I'm very hungry, right? I'm gonna eat the other half of a sandwich after this. Anyway, there's another movie that's getting some buzz. It's just called A Desert. It's a horror movie. It's an indie horror movie, and I didn't like that either. It's decent though. It reminded me of like California, and it's got like it's like grimy. I wanted to like it. It could have been good. I didn't like it. Now I'll get to the good one.
All right.
But the only problem is, listen, you guys, I hate doing this because I hate talking about movies that you have no way to watch because there's no way to fucking watch it right now.
Oh, jeez.
But I'm going to tell you anyway because A, I'm excited about it, and B, then you'll know that when you see the words, that when it comes across your streaming or your rental, then you'll know to watch it immediately. It's called Dangerous Animals. It is a Australian horror movie. It had a very brief run in theaters last month. It is a shark movie, which, listen, I go out of my way to not watch other shark movies because I'm so obsessed with Jaws. Why am I going to bother? It's like, oh, you made the best movie in the world and then you're going to make a second best. Why am I going to watch it? I don't fuck with other shark movies, but I had to watch it. The premise is there is a serial killer and basically he feeds his victims to sharks. And I'm like, how can I not watch that? How can I not watch it? And it's so fucking good. The lead, I'm not even kidding right now. The lead, the guy who plays the bad guy, and then the main girl in the movie are all timers. I'm not kidding. Like, she is instantly horror classic girl, and he's instantly horror classic bad guy. It's so fucking good. It's so different. It's so scary. It's insane. And the writer of this movie is like a brand new writer, and he wrote the new Oz Perkins movie that's coming out soon that looks bleak as all fuck. So this guy might have 2 all-timers in a row as his first 2 movies.
Dangerous Animals.
Dangerous Animals. It's insane. It's literally insane. And it starts right up and it looks crazy. It's very stylish looking. They do a couple of things to this movie. I'm like, this is so fucking creepy and I've never seen anybody do this. It's so good.
How's the shark look?
They hide them enough to where you're not bummed out about it. And then there is like some real shark footage too. I think it's done perfectly. It's so good, you guys. I'm like, honestly, one of my favorite movies of the year. I would say Sinners and honestly, this movie are my favorite movies of the year so far.
And one of them nobody can watch.
Yeah, you can't watch it. Yeah. Well, listen, Shudder has the rights to it, so it's probably going to hit Shudder before anything else. It'll probably be on maybe Shudder and then like VOD, so you'd have to rent it.
Right.
It's so fucking good though, you guys. The second you see it on your TV, watch it. It's so good and scary. It is gory. It's so good. Okay, so watch that.
Can I tell you how disappointed I was? Because I went to the cheap DVD store to look at DVDs and cheap Blu-rays, and I looked in the used Blu-rays, and someone had it was the Creep tapes
No, already?
already in the used
Did you buy
Blu-ray.
it?
No disc inside.
What the?
I was so unhappy.
What the fuck?
I thought I had found. I was like,
I would have flipped out.
I was like, I didn't want to show anybody.
Yeah,
And then no disc, and then I was like, oh, maybe they have the disc behind the counter.
because it's so new.
Nope,
Nobody cares.
nobody
And it's
cares.
that sucks.
It sucked.
I hate that story.
Well, my old horror movie that I'll suggest because I watched it today
Hmm.
is I watched 1980s The Changeling with George C. Scott.
Oh yeah.
One of the best ghost horror thriller
I feel
movies.
like we've talked about that on here before.
We have, but I don't think I've ever suggested it. And if people watch it, they should watch it. And then they can deep dive, like, if it was real or not. Because supposedly it's all based on a true story.
Mm.
And the park where the house originally was is still there in Colorado.
Mm.
And there's a big to-do about, like, whether it was real or not. But anyway, watch The Changeling if you've never watched it with George C. Scott. 1980.
And also, no one is allowed to name movies that anymore because there's like 4 movies called that and a show called that, and then nobody ever knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was really shocked when they put out what's her name film called The Changeling.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie put out a film called The Changeling about like a missing baby or something like that.
Yeah.
Now, I think that was one of the first times it really hit me that nobody cares and they just name stuff whatever they want now.
Yeah. I know, like that new movie called The Ritual, and there's like 3 other movies called The Ritual. Can you stop?
Yeah. When's the next movie coming out called Jaws?
Never. Nobody could ever. And then, yeah, so I had a family member pass away like a week and a half ago, and it was tragic and really unexpected. So I've been like, I told our Patreon, I'm like, I'm sorry I haven't been chatty in the chat. I've been like out of it. It's been the worst ever. Like, seeing me and you talked about it before we got on here. Like, it's very hard seeing your family. Like, I can give a fuck about myself and my own problems and my own emotions, but like when I see people close to me that are like devastated, that is the worst shit in the entire world. So, but any fucking way, I just want to tell you guys, if you are ever struggling, talk to somebody. Literally talk to somebody. I don't care if you don't think anybody's there for you. There's probably like 20 times the people there for you that you even think there are, and somebody will listen and everything gets better, and time isn't real. So just because like a couple hours of your life sucks doesn't mean like the next anything could happen. Anything could happen on any day and stuff could get better, and just be careful. So yeah.
You know what? That actually winds back around. I will endorse everything that Jessica just said, and I will also add in, if you're walking around and you see someone you know sitting alone by themselves.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up then, but I didn't want to be a downer at the beginning, so I just saved it.
Yeah, talk to somebody.
I know, definitely. All that shit happens for a reason. Like, you never know. I don't know. I know a lot of people are struggling right now, so it's hard. And it's hard to have the bandwidth too when like you're struggling and then somebody else you know is struggling. It's hard to be there for them too, but like just try to fucking hang in there and talk to somebody if you have to. And so anyway, I'm just bringing this up because the day that I found out, I did the stupidest thing, you guys. The day that I found out, then I had to go not even kidding, directly after I found out, I had to go to my 6-month skin cancer check, and I had been bawling all morning, and my doctor already thinks I'm fucking crazy. So I go in there and I look like a fucking tomato, and I'm literally just fucked. And then after that, I had to go do something else terrible that I didn't want to go do. So in the middle, that was the thing. I left my fucking you guys. Anyone who's ever had one knows that to go get your skin checked from your head to your toes, you have to go down to your bra and underwear. I'm 5 minutes from the fucking doctor's office and realized that I was so upset and fucked up in my brain that I forgot to put on fucking underwear. And then I go to my doctor's appointment and he comes in the room and I asked the nurse, I'm like, do you guys have like stand-in underwear here? Do you have paper? She's like, no. And then in my head, I'm like, how do you know? No. So then I have to make the the cloth thing or the papery thing around my body like a diaper. And then he comes in the room and I'm like, I have to tell you something. And then I told him what happened. And I'm like, and therefore I forgot to put on underwear. And he's like, fine. He's like, everything's fine. It was so fucking stupid. The day was all so stupid. I just couldn't think. It's
Yeah.
crazy what you do when you're not. I shouldn't even have drove there. Probably not. And I just, but the good news, the only good news that I've gotten in the last fucking week and a half is the skin cancer check was fine. I didn't have any baddies, and I thought I did have a baddie, and I showed it to him, and he said it was fine. So that. Oh, no whammies. So yeah, it was insane. But yeah, everybody look out for each other. Keep your chin up. If you ever need to talk to somebody, talk to us. If you ever, and honestly, like our group, our WUPOD group is so supportive, and all those homies are always there for each other. So if you ever just like interact with people on our Instagram, interact with people in our Patreon, where however you want to find us, Twitter, wherever, just be like, hey, is anybody there? And somebody is always gonna be there. I promise.
Yep.
All right, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
I was just going to say when your brain's not working right, you don't think about things like putting on your underwear and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Years and years ago when the arsonist set my minivan on fire, I saw, because my neighbor's car was also set on fire that night. I saw their car first, and then I saw my car, and then I ran outside to tell my neighbor, and I was standing in the oldest, dirtiest boxer shorts with no other clothes on.
No!
And I was just like, what's going on? And
it's a fire.
For maybe 30 minutes, I just wandered around my backyard with all the neighbors out of their houses in the dirtiest, old, stretched out boxer shorts. And it never occurred to me to put any clothes
Now imagine if the neighbor brought you in the house and walked you around and gave you a candle. So stupid.
All right, I'm all done.
I'm all done too.
All right.
I love you guys out there.
We love you guys.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, oh my god, bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'll be around.
Bye.
Okay, bye everybody. Bye. Toad says bye. Toad says bye.
That's me, not Toad.
He heard it.